I don't know if you like going on long walks or not, but I love a good walk. A few months ago I was really proud of myself because I managed to walk from my house in Colby all the way to Rosebery Topping and up, and actually the best bit of it was probably having a fry-up that I cooked on the top of the hill, which was awesome with the view, and then Becky picked me up and drove me home again. And as we heard about, today's Bible story is about two people, probably a couple, walking 7 miles from Jerusalem back to Emmaus. And on the way they were having a heated discussion when Jesus drew alongside them, but they didn't realise it was Jesus, just like Mary last time when we looked at the story. And so Jesus explained to the two people all the things from the Jewish scriptures, our Old Testament in the Bible, that pointed towards the Messiah, God's rescuer who was coming. But it was only when they got home and invited this stranger in to stay the night that things changed. Jesus took the role of the host at the beginning of the meal, blessed the bread and broke it. And it was only then that they recognised Jesus. They'd heard their reports from the women who'd met the risen Jesus, but they didn't believe it. They needed to have an encounter with the risen Jesus, to experience him for themselves. And that's what we want Church in a Building to be all about. To hear the stories of Jesus, yeah, but much more than that. Not just gaining knowledge about Jesus, but getting to know Jesus. And to do that together as a community. And if you're not sure what you think about Jesus, then that's totally okay. You're very welcome here. And I really think that to encounter Jesus, the living God, we need to use all of us, our spirits, our minds and our bodies. And sometimes, I'm sad to say, I've been involved in running events at church where we put on a fun event in the hope that people will come and then stay to the end and listen to a talk about Jesus. And I really don't want Church in a Building to ever feel like that. And if it does, please tell me, write down on the comment cards, or just let me know, it feels like this and we don't like it. Because as Becky, Liesl, Chris and I plan Church in a Building each week, what we're trying to do is think of ways that we can get inside and really experience the Bible stories that we're looking at each week. And as part of that, we do have this short time where one of us stands up here at the front and we pause to think about the Bible story, and one of us speaks about what it means to us. And we do that because we want to share the hope that Jesus gives us. A bit like the people in today's story who, once they'd encountered Jesus, they ran back all the way that they'd walked all day to tell their friends that they just met the risen Jesus. But as well as thinking about Jesus with our brains, we want to be using our bodies, our emotions, our spirits and our souls too in this time that we spend exploring Jesus together at Church in a Building. Because we don't just want to learn about Jesus, we want to experience and encounter Jesus. And I really believe that as we actively seek Jesus together, we will hear him calling our name and experience him for who he truly is.